Packers and the city are one and the same. The city of Green Bay identifies as the Packers. Well, 4 years ago, the chief asked me to run the detective division. This community is extremely safe, low crime, great place to raise a family. We do have cold cases. Unsolved crimes, we don't close them. We always have somebody assigned to them. They're cold, but they're not ice cold. Somebody's got to talk. Somebody has to come forward.
Over the last 30-plus years, you know, you're always kind of looking over your shoulder and wondering. 88 was a struggle, and sure, you're always going to have that one incident that happened.
The Packer crowd with a reason to make noise. It's 3rd and 2. The Colts. There's a turkey on the field. Packer fans trying to gobble up a win have sent a turkey onto the field.
You know, we're watching the game, and all of a sudden there's a turkey on the actual game field.
This guy knew if he hung around the farm that it was going to be curtains here in a few weeks, so he decided to come on out and see what all the excitement was about here.
And you look to see if anyone's doing anything, and no one was, and you have to do something. And that's when I decided to go out and secure the turkey. So I took the conservative route, put my hands in my pockets, and walked around behind it, just guided off the field. And it seemed comfortable with me at that point. You know, we just went for a little Sunday stroll.
A lonely man and his lonely turkey strolling on Sunday afternoon at Lambeau Field in Green Bay.
I was actually standing on the sidelines. I remember seeing Brian, and he chased it right to me. You know, I'm thinking, should I try to pick it up? No, I'll just do a little two-step and try to direct it into the sidelines. Well, if you look at it, I got smoked. As an offensive lineman, I gave up a sack to a turkey.
It looks like they've narrowed the guy down.
They've run him out of bounds at the 47-yard line of Green Bay.
And I'm sure that was a disgruntled fan. Maybe this is a message. You're a bunch of turkeys.
I suspect the turkey came from a farm, not a wild animal. So I suspect somehow he or she had access to a domestic herd.
How do you smuggle a turkey into a stadium?
I don't know, and I don't think I want to know. It could be a very painful experience.
Only a Packer fan would come up with something like that. I'm sure he had his blaze orange jacket on, 3 sizes too big, and stuffed a turkey under it.
It was told to me that a gentleman was seen at the rail, so it's thought that he had the turkey under his winter coat and then released it out the bottom, dropping it over the railing, and it hit the ground running. I can't believe that some gentleman sat through a quarter and then some with a turkey under his coat, but there are different kinds of people in the world.
I got a call from the sheriff's department, and they told me they had a turkey, and they asked me if I would take it. And I says, well, I got a separate pen for it. We can put it in there.
He gained as many yards as the Packers did that day. I guess we're almost going to have to keep him.
I kind of figured that there's going to be further follow-up.
The CBS pregame show ran a phone poll. Viewers voted whether the turkey should receive his freedom or a grisly fate.
To some people, carving a turkey is an art, and they make a beautiful display at it, at the table. But I think to most of us, it's an act of butchery. But
Thanksgiving, you know, was about 2 weeks away, so within that time, somebody, we didn't out here, but somebody contacted the governor.
The bird was innocent from day one. What was the poor bird supposed to do? You know, he ran up and down the street. He didn't go to the bathroom. He ran up and he made sure that everybody was safe, and then he left. Why shouldn't he be exonerated? He should not have been found guilty and sent to the guillotine. He was a magnificent bird that deserved to be free.
After watching the playback of the turkey case, it was obvious to me that he was guilty of foul play, illegal procedure, and offside. But because it's the Thanksgiving season, we have decided to pardon him, and I can assure the viewers that he will not be part of any Thanksgiving dinner.
So as I drive past the wildlife sanctuary today to get to Lambeau Field. But I think to myself, or one of those, the son or grandson of the turkey I met once face to face.
30 years later, the identity of the turkey smuggler remains a mystery.
That person should now come forward and relieve his conscience. You know, bare his soul out there to the public. The statute of limitations is run. He cannot go to jail. He should come forth and confess. The Packers would like it. The police would like it. The fans would like it. If this one individual would step forward and said, I'm guilty. I released the turkey.
Coming up.